Greetings fellow gamers, I'm the Soulsborne Seeker and I'm back with a new video showcasing 10 upcoming indie Metroidvania games you probably haven't heard of, expected to release sometime in 2025 or later. As always, a kind reminder to please consider subscribing to the channel if you end up enjoying this content, since it will help me reach even more people and spread the knowledge far and wide. And now, without further ado, let's dive into it. We begin our journey with Dream Runner. On the eve of a very important ceremony, best friends Soma and Nigel are separated from one another due to an unexpected catastrophe. Alone but determined to reunite with Nigel, Soma goes on an arduous journey that will test him to his limits and force him to take a good look at his own self in the process. Dream Runner places a lot of focus on precision platforming, featuring some insane acrobatic gauntlets that you will have to overcome in order to reunite with your friend. To that end, the game offers a significant amount of traversal abilities that you will be able to combo together in order to flow seamlessly through platforming trials once you master them. Platforming aside, Dream Runner will also feature several puzzles for you to solve, as well as a wealth of secrets to uncover. Finally, for those wishing to further test their acrobatic prowess, the title boasts a number of post-game challenge levels that aim to give you a run for your money. Dream Runner is expected to come out sometime in 2025 and has been confirmed for PC. Next comes Little Mage. You are an Ether Mage, a spellcaster who awakens within the city of Hornrose only to find it ravaged by a calamity known as the Fall. It is now up to you to explore the city's crumbling districts in order to unravel the secrets surrounding the Fall and either save what remains of the world or doom it. The setting of Little Mage is painstakingly handcrafted and ridiculously detailed, which truly enhances the title's focus on environmental storytelling. The game boasts incredibly challenging fights against powerful bosses, with whom you will be duking it out by utilizing a range of spells from a variety of magic schools, including fire, earth, metal, and ether incantations, among others. Said spells will also be utilized for traversal, effectively allowing you to explore the title's massive world. In addition, you'll be able to pass the time by playing Dark, a fully integrated card game that's part of the setting's lore. Little Mage promises over 100 hours of gameplay, which is a bold and intriguing claim, so I'm really looking forward to finding out if it will deliver in that regard. On a last note, the game is expected to launch a Kickstarter in the near future, though I couldn't find a page for it as of now, but do keep that in mind if you wish to support it. Little Mage has no release date as of yet, but has been confirmed for PC. Following, we have UNGALAND. Take on the role of a monkey named Doogie as you venture deep within the island of Wakaboom in order to uncover its secrets. That's going to be easier said than done, given the fact that the island is full of hostile enemies and treacherous environmental hazards, which is why it's a good thing that you are in possession of some powerful weapons, including a blade and a boomerang. Aside from dealing with foes, said weapons will also let you utilize certain traversal abilities that will allow you to access previously inaccessible areas, a process which will require of you to locate primal seeds, which is the item necessary to upgrade your armaments. Mixing and matching said abilities will be the key to your successful exploration of the island, since certain areas will require of you to perform a sequence of skills to reach them. It should be noted that these skills will also be relevant to combat, for example by allowing you to blow up enemies or teleport near them to deliver a flurry of blows. Do keep in mind that UNGALAND has a Kickstarter planned for the near future, the link for which I have included in the description below if you wish to set a reminder for it. UNGALAND has no release date as of yet, but has been confirmed for PC.
Oh, that thing looks so cool.
Why is this place so much colder?
Yay!
Spark, wait!
Moving on, there's Fading Light. Don the cloak of a resourceful survivor called Noteo, who, alongside an allied fire creature named Spark, must navigate a vast world drenched in darkness in search of its mysteries. Cooperation is the name of the game here, with Noteo and Spark needing to work together in order to overcome the various obstacles they will come across, since Noteo needs Spark's light to traverse the dark, and Spark relies on Noteo's survival skills to remain safe. True to its theme of survival, the game features a crafting system system which allows you to collect materials from across the land in order to create new items, tools, and weapons that will help you deal with the various dangers that lurk around every corner. It should be noted that while the default difficulty of Fading Light is meant to be challenging, the game will also offer a variety of accessibility options so that players of different experience levels can enjoy it. Fading Light is expected to come out sometime in the fourth quarter of 2026 and has been confirmed for PC.
Do you feel it? The weight of eternity upon your soul. The roots have whispered.
Farther down the path, we have Gravethorn, a fusion of the Souls-like and Metroidvania genres. In a land plagued by a malignant force, step into the battle-hardened boots of an Inquisitor devoid of memories, who goes on a mission to both reclaim his identity but also release the world from the unyielding grip of the darkness. Gravethorn features incredibly challenging, brutal combat in the vein of Blasphemous, with you having to constantly adapt to new attack patterns against disturbing foes in order to beat them, and victory often resulting in visceral executions. Your playstyle will be fully customizable via the use of trinkets, sigils, and forbidden arts, all of which will allow you to approach both combat and exploration on your own terms. It is of note that Gravethorn's world is non-linear, meaning that you can go about exploring it in the order of your choosing. It goes without saying that a game of this style would not be complete without its fair share of powerful bosses, and Gravethorn delivers by featuring several heart-pounding encounters against brutal villains infected by the darkness. Gravethorn has no release date as of yet, but has been confirmed for PC. Going onwards, there's Arrowman. Take on the role of an amnesiac masked figure who's relentlessly pursued by a horde of monsters that wants him dead. Armed only with a bow he found near the spot he awakened, he soon discovers that his name is Arrowman and that the creatures on his trail may know more about him than he knows about himself. Ability gates here come in the form of different arrows you will be able to find and utilize, which will grant you access to previously inaccessible areas, for example by using them as platforms when shot against walls, as well as using exploding versions of them in order to destroy obstacles. The game appears to be level-based, with different levels demanding the mastering of different combinations of arrows, though exactly how said levels will be connected together remains to be seen. Arrowman has no release date as of yet, but has been confirmed for PC. Continuing our voyage, there's O.R.B, Offensive Rolling Robot. In a dystopian future, an evil AI called DIOS has nearly wiped out all of humanity. In a last-ditch effort to save civilization, a desperate scientist sends you, a robot called O.R.B, back in time in an attempt to destroy DIOS before it brings its horrific plan to fruition. As the titular robot, you'll be able to obliterate enemies by using your hand blaster, though it is your ability to morph into a ball that takes center stage. More specifically, O.R.B is capable of taking a spherical form which unlocks new abilities for it, such as moving faster, lunging through the air, and blasting through foes, just to name a few. O.R.B can be upgraded via the use of scrap that is scattered across the map, and is also capable of finding new abilities, such as the skill to slow down time. Finally, the game will feature a new Game Plus mode, which will allow you to replay it at a harder difficulty level, but still be in possession of any weapons and abilities you obtained from your previous playthrough. O.R.B Offensive Rolling Robot has no release date as of yet, but has been confirmed for PC. Third from the end, we have Tyto. Take flight as Yali, a young owlet that must traverse a vast forest in search of his family while having to fend off against a group of fearsome vultures that rule over the woods. Yali's ability to fly is a fundamental aspect of gameplay and can be utilized in a variety of ways, from simple fluttering of his wings to gain some altitude to gliding over hazardous terrain, all the way to letting the wind carry him to great heights. I'll admit I'm not entirely certain about the game's Metroidvania credentials given the limited amount of information available, though the footage does give off the impression of a game that might cater to fans of the genre even if it ends up not being a part of it. Tyto has no release date as of yet, but has been confirmed for PC. Nearing the finale, there's the Light of Vertical. The story transpires in the world of Sky City, a place once driven by rigid rules and mechanized structures, now in the process of collapsing in on itself. You embody a small mysterious creature that awakens in the shadows of this place and proceeds to explore in wonder, eventually uncovering the truth about Sky City and its grim fate. Your journey will not be easy, since Sky City is home to numerous strange creatures, some of which will offer a helping hand, while others will try to end the thread of your life prematurely. To that end, you will have to keep a watchful eye out for cards, which are powerful artifacts that unlock new skills for you to use, as well as be on the lookout for new abilities that you can obtain. Of note here is the fact that the game features a skill combining system which can be utilized in order to mix and match cards and abilities, thus allowing you to customize your gameplay experience when it comes to combat and exploration. The Light of Vertical has no release date as of yet, but has been confirmed for PC. Finally, we have Trash Heart, the sequel to the critically acclaimed Trash Quest. Welcome to Trade Route 45, Pit Stop H, a remote dumping ground planet which is ideal for vacation and relaxation, if you ignore the legions of deadly robots prowling about, as well as an aggressive overlord and his minions, all of whom want to pick a fight with you. Thankfully, the vast interconnected map you'll get to explore is packed with a variety of secrets, some of which will be located at the end of challenging rooms that will test your reflexes to their limit. Also, don't mind the complete absence of human life. Besides, you're a gunslinging fox, so that should not bother you. We hope you'll find the deadly setting to your liking and wish you a wonderful stay. Trash Heart has no release date as of yet, but has been confirmed for PC. What did you think of these games? Did you already know about them? Are you planning to try any of them out? Let me know in the comments below, and please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you wish to find more new games, I have a ton more videos in this series on my channel, so go watch those as well. On the last note, a kind reminder that if you enjoy my content and wish to support the channel, you can do so by donating to my Patreon or my Ko-fi page, the links for which you can find in the video description. Until next time, Soulsborne Seeker out!